Hi everyone, I've come live today because I thought I would spend some time relaxing and coloring color swatches, which is one of my favorite things to do. And tomorrow I'm going to be live on Facebook, and I'm going to be doing an event talking about shading, and I want to have my color pencils all organized and ready to go. And when I do my color swatches, I always like to do my swatches with shading. So this will be kind of two birds with one stone. I'm going to be doing the live event here with you guys, making beautiful color swatches and practicing my shading, so I am ready to go for tomorrow's live event, all fresh and ready with some practiced shading. So I have my two sets of color pencils here that I have shown you guys before, and it contains two sets of Prismacolors. They are my small set of 24 Prismacolors that I bought originally to test out to make sure I like, and then I have in here my big set also, which is my 150 gorgeous Prismacolors. And this is the one that has everything your heart can desire. Let me turn this down, sorry. So I have duplicates. So I want to pull out the 24 and get them into my Totally Tiffany keeper here. And then tomorrow during the live event I will have my Scholar Prismacolors and 24 of my Premier Prismacolors all lined up and ready to go for tomorrow, so that I can be really organized and ready for tomorrow's event. So that's the plan. And I just got scratched by a box of color pencils. I was putting away, I have a set from Pentel that I've been practicing with for a week and a half or so, and I was putting it away so that it would be ready to do a video demo, and it gouged me really bad. So, and I don't have my pretty fingernails on for tomorrow yet. That will be tomorrow morning. So that's the plan for right now. So you guys get to see my ugly fingers and my scratched up hand. Hopefully that will be healed up a little better for tomorrow's event, but oh well, who cares, right? So I've got, let's see, looks like we've got a couple people on the line. Hi, Ballet Gal, and Teresa's here. Hi, Teresa. So let me move these boxes out of the way. And I've got these cool charts that I have made, and I'm going to make these available on my website really soon. I have a big video planned where I'm going to show you guys these charts and a whole bunch of other things I'm doing for color swatching. And I went online and found a bunch of Prismacolor swatch charts that I wasn't very happy with. I guess I could show you those real quick while we're here. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, Prismacolor makes one, and it looks like this. Let's see if I can get that in frame. So Prismacolor makes one, and it has these, oh sorry, I totally bumped the camera. It has these tiny little color pencils with their name and the number on it, and then you can color them. But I didn't think it would give you enough space to really sample out the color good, you know? And I like to really sample out my colors. I want to see a gradient a good shading from light to dark, full tone, you know. And so this didn't cut it for me. I wanted a bigger area. And then I found on another lady's blog, and I'm going to get the link to her blog. I misplaced it, but it's really easy to find because her chart is really popular on Google. So I'm sure if you Googled Prismacolor charts, you would find it. This was hers, and she must have spent a massive amount of time putting this chart together because she's got a space for your swatch, the name, it says PC934, and then it's got the name, it says lavender here, and she's actually done a color for each name. So she must have done this like in Photoshop or something, because man, it must have taken her forever to get all these color tones on all these names. Amazing work that this lady did on her chart. But again, my issue with her chart was, for me, there wasn't enough space here for me to swatch out as big as I like when I do my color swatches. But wow, this was a really impressive chart too. So I was going to put a link to her blog because that was really neat. So those were the two options I found readily on Google when I went and hunted it down. And I wasn't too happy with that for my purposes. So I made myself a 2-page chart and a 1-page chart. And I made it so that I would have enough room to swatch out the color and be able to get a gradient so I can see what it will look when you do a light down to where you really burnish in the color and push it into the tooth of the paper really good. So that's my plan. I'm going to go through my big set here, which it's all, I mean, I've been doing a lot of coloring, so they're sort of mixed up. They're kind of in color families in my book here, but you know, some of them have really been mixed up. And like I said, I have 2 sets in here, my big 150 set and my 24 set, and I want to pull those 24s out to get into my Totally Tiffany. So that's my plan for this evening. So it's kind of going to be mellow color swatch, practice my shading coloring, and chatting with you guys, and just really enjoying the gorgeous colors that are the Prismacolors. And I'll probably do a little sharpening too as I go, because some of these I have been neglecting, I can see already. So we'll probably do a little sharpening. So I need to find my sharpener, which I believe is over here. Maybe. All right. Looks like I'm going to have to track down my sharpener. I've got my Stapler sharpener here. Maybe I'll see how it does on the Prismacolors. Although I don't want to... Oh, here's my good one. Very good. I don't want to risk my Prismacolors on anything but my best sharpener. This is my Coom, my favorite Coom magnesium sharpener that I did a review on right here. And I haven't cleaned it in a while, so I'm going to clean out this blade. This is just a regular, I think this is just a number 2. Yep, this is just a number 2 pencil, and it's perfect for cleaning out that blade and getting the wax buildup off and getting it ready for my Prismacolors. So I think I'm ready to swatch. Do you guys do color swatches with your color pencils? It's one of my most favorite things. Last night I was swatching out markers because I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos here soon on coloring with markers. So I sat down and swatched out a bunch of markers. It was really fun. Now I am going to keep this box handy because it's got a list of the 24 that I need to be looking for, so I can pull them out and get the duplicates out. Some of them are going to be easy to find and some not so easy, I think. So this is my plan. Looks like we've got Beth in. Hi, Beth. And Donna has come on. And Tabasco 14 is here. Hello. So I think we'll just start with this one case and move this case out of the way so I have some room to function. So I'm going to do the two charts at the same time. This, I wanted one chart where all of the colors were on a single page for a quick reference that I might keep with the pencils, and then one big chart that I'm going to keep in my my big binder of swatches. But this chart I have both the name and the number, and this chart I did just the number on this one because I didn't want to have to use a magnifying glass to read the names and numbers on here, especially when I'm tired or don't feel good. I start getting like blurred and double vision, so I didn't want the lettering to be too small on here. So these are supposed to be useful charts, right, people? Okay, hi Becky. Are you guys, any of you guys from where the hurricane hit? I've been worrying about all of you and hoping that everything is safe and that you guys have been protected. Okay, here, this first color we're going to look at is PC939, and it happens to be one of the colors in my 24 set. And it is peach. Pretty, pretty peach right here. So I'm going to move that up a bit and make sure I am in frame for you guys when I'm coloring out my shading here. So when I do these little swatches, I kind of do it at an angle. I usually put the dark at the bottom for some reason. I don't know why. You know, it has been a while since I have used my Prismacolors. I used those Staedtler color pencils for a long time, and then I moved on to those Pentels that I will be reviewing really soon. And oh boy, is it nice to be back to my Prismacolors. Hello, ladies. Oh my goodness, can I just say how much I love my Prismacolors? Wow. Look at that. Okay, and then PC939 over here. Where are you? PC. You guys are going to be like, why can't she see the number? It's right in front of her. Okay, it was a couple rows above the blue. Yep, right here. I've got Rose here. She's sound asleep. And I don't think I'll be able to finish this whole set of pencils tonight. This is a lot. At some point, my husband's going to want me back downstairs to hang out with him for the evening and relax. Okay, so I'll put one of those over there, and then we'll put this lovely lady over here. She is entered. Okay, my next pencil is this pink rose. Rose, PC1018, and I'm pretty sure she's not in here. Yep. Oh, Beth's in Michigan, so you're pretty safe from the hurricane. PC1018. This is going to be half the problem, is just finding, there it is, finding the swatch rectangle in my chart, I think. I just finished putting together a sticker book with my son. You know, one of those where you have the sticker and you have to find the shadow spot that the sticker belongs on. He's a little old for that, but it was a Pokemon one. PC 1018. Anyway, I was doing that Pokemon one so that I could have a bunch of Pokemon images to reference when I was drawing Pokemon to inspire him, and that's what this reminds me of, like I'm hunting down. It's like a game. Can you find the square that the pencil corresponds to? These charts that I built are not numerical, they're more color family organized. I thought that would be more useful to you guys and to me than having them numerically organized. Oh, that gradient wasn't very good. Let's see if I can smooth that out. Ah, it's better. So is my audio working good, you guys? Okay. Now we've got PC 1014. Nope, she's not in that set. PC 1014. And it's Deco Pink. Well, I just did her. No! Okay, so I've made a mistake on here. Okay, I can fix that. That's another reason I wanted to do this before I released this. I wanted to catch my problems, my mistakes in this chart. Okay, so 1014 and Deco Pink. You guys are going to have the perfect one. Pink rose. Okay, there, I fixed my mistake. Oh good, the audio is working good, I'm glad. Okay, let's see how different this Deco Pink is to the pink rose. Oh, and I didn't do the number right over here either. I wonder how many mistakes I have made on this. 1014. There. Oh, it's a pretty less gray in this pink. I've been, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you've seen my marker, my attempts at learning how to color with alcohol markers, and it has made me really miss color pencil. I'm looking forward to when I feel really comfortable with alcohol markers, as comfortable as I do with color pencil, because it's really hard right now for me, the alcohol markers. Not as relaxing as this, that's for sure. Much better. Okay, build up that dark right there. Interesting how different those pinks are. Very pretty. Okay, and it needs a little sharpening. Pencils are so much more forgiving than markers, Becky says. I agree, and maybe it's the kind of marker I was using. I'm starting with Prismacolor Premier markers, and that's another reason I am wanting to get this chart put together is I want to see if the Prismacolor Premier markers match up with the colors in the rest of their line. I don't know if they plan to head that much or not. Let's see, Beth says she's having audio problems. Is she the only one having audio problems? Okay, number 994 is Process Red. Let's see where that one is. PC 994 right here. I would never call this red. This is more of a magenta color. Very pretty, but not red. Oh, you got your audio back. Oh dear. Sometimes when there's issues, if you refresh your feed, that would help. Becky's got audio good. Okay, sounds like it was just a glitch there. It's a really pretty color. Process Red, 994. Oh, hi, Nancy. My sister is on. Nancy will be joining us tomorrow live on Facebook. She's going to co-host with me again. That's going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow talking about shading. That's one reason, like I said, when I first came on tonight, that's one reason I thought I would work a little on this color swatch project so that I could keep practicing my shading. So I will be really on my game tomorrow for you guys. There we go. Got out of the lines a little bit there, but that's okay. Okay. That's 994. And she belongs in here with this trio of mine. Okay, then we've got 929. Let's see if that one's one of the... Yep, 929 is one in my 24 set, so I need to find... And here is the duplicate. So I can pull that one out now. Yay! We found one! 929. So this is Rose. Rose, this is your color. 929. Where are you? 929. Come on. Sorry, I have to go refresh my page. It was having a problem too. Okay, back to hunting down number 929 rose. Oh, 929 pink, that says. Oh, it is pink. Oh, see, this is one beef I have with with Prismacolor, is they have the two different languages, and sometimes the second language is, you can read it as English. Anyway, oh dear, so I'm just being nitpicky here. Okay, here we go. Pink. Pretty, pretty. Nancy is quoting a movie. What movie is this from? Cary Grant would say, "Hello, Diane. Let's look at some swatches." Oh, that sounds familiar. Uh-oh. I can't remember the movie. I don't know, Nancy. I'm failing you. And Robin asked, did you make the chart? Yes, at the very beginning of this video, I explained, and I showed a few other charts that are available. So when I get off, you can go back and watch the very beginning, but I'll explain again in case there's a few other people on that missed my explanation. This chart here I'll make available soon. I made it because the charts I found that Prismacolor provided and another really awesome blogger has made, the swatch sections they provided were just too small for me, because I like to build up a gradient so I can kind of see the full potential of each pencil. So I made these charts. I have two. I have a double page spread, and then I have this small page spread so you can have it all on one page, or you can have the double page spread. So Robin, I'll be making this available on my website in the very near future, so you can watch for that. Hopefully I'll make them a little bit snazzier for you guys. This is the plain Jane version for me. And I've already found one mistake I made on it, so I'm glad I'm doing this first before releasing it to you guys, to make sure I did it right. Right? Isn't that from a movie too? I think that's from a movie. I want to say that's from... Oh, I can't think of the name of that movie either. Whoa, I'm just not doing well with movies tonight. Right? Okay. This one back. Okay, I think I got that trio taken care of. Okay, now we have blush pink, which is 928. And that's not on my case here. The other thing I'm doing while we're sitting here is I am pulling out 24 pencils that don't belong in this 150 set. (928) blush pink right here. Donna said she lost audio. I hope that the audio doesn't keep cutting in and out for you guys. Robin says, I agree about the other chart. Thanks for the new one. You're welcome. And plain Jane is good with me. Oh, that's nice. And let's see, Lead Penny. Hi, Lead Penny. I would even take the plain Jane one a lot better than what I tried to do. It took me quite a while to build this little chart. Like I said, the other one I found that blogger made, I'll show it to you guys here in a second. That one she must have spent some serious time on, because this plain Jane one, it took me some serious time. Okay, then I have this bigger square I get to color now. This pretty blush pink. I love doing swatches. I love seeing all the variations in one color. How one can be sort of buttery and one can be sort of gray, and it's amazing. Oh, someone guessed the movie. I wonder if that's right. We'll have to have Nancy say if that's right. Beth has guessed the movie is Mr. Blandings. Tabasco says, I just need them bigger as my eyes have issues. Yeah, that's what I said too. And I even joked about the magnifying glass. That's funny. Oh, sounds like we might as well just be sisters, Tabasco. And Beth says he's building his dream house in that quote. I agree with Lead Penny. This chart is wonderful, William says. Oh, good. I'm excited that you guys like it. I was a little hesitant about making the chart a double page, but I really wanted bigger swatches. And I wanted the wording to be big enough that you could read it. It's still kind of small, but I think it's okay. I think it's going to be okay. I think on blurry-eyed days we might have a problem, but I think on normal days we'll be okay. Oh, the gradients are looking pretty. So pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, so that was blush pink, 928. Okay. And here we have a wowzer. This is a neon pink, PC 1038. This one's going to be so very bright. I wonder where this one is on. Oh, I think the neons were in a different section. Yep, way down here. This one's going to be fun. Woo! I think it would be fun to do an entire coloring page in nothing but neon colors. That would wake you up. Tabasco says, by the way, I used your wonderful tip today laying down highlighter first for some of my coloring with pencils. Worked so well. Oh, awesome to hear. I'm glad it worked for you, Tabasco. If it is not wham, it is not ham. I don't know what that means, William. Robin says, you're very helpful. I have sent many colorists. Oh, cool. I'm so glad. Thank you for the references. William asks, are neons considered warm or cool? Oh, color theory questions. You know, I don't know what to say about that. I am not the one to ask the real hard color theory questions for. If you've watched, I think it's video, is it 1 or 2 of my Color Like a Pro series, you would know my theory on color theory is that we shouldn't get caught up in color theory and embrace our inner child and just go for it. So I tend to not worry too much whether things are, look at that fluorescent pink. That is so cool. I tend to not get too caught up with color theory. So maybe someday I will. Right now my theory is to just, I use color palettes more than color theory. So maybe someone here in our chat can answer your question. Ooh, we've got Boy Scouts downstairs having a scout meeting, and so I've got the door shut so that Rose won't go down and be helpful with the Boy Scouts, and it's getting warm in here under these studio lights. I'll be glad when the Boy Scouts go home and we can open the door. Okay, there is that awesome pink. Well, that makes me want to do a fluorescent coloring page. Let's see, Nancy, we did have a guess on the movie if you look back in the chat. She says, hint, when a man is a widower, why do we say he is widowed? Why? Oh, doesn't she say, she says it like that. Why do we say he is widowed? Why don't we say he was widowered? Oh, is that, oh, Sleepless in Seattle? I think it's Sleepless in Seattle. Okay, here's Hot Pink, PC993. PC993. Oh, I got it right. Sleepless in Seattle. Woo! PC993 is Hot Pink versus Neon. That's very interesting. I wonder if the neon colors were released later in the life of Prismacolor. Very pretty. I wonder if Prismacolor will ever come out with more colors. It would be really fun if they would come out with like a special set. I wonder though, I know for a while they were having trouble just keeping up with the demand, so maybe they aren't too worried with coming up with special sets for people like me. Okay, PC993 Hot Pink is up here. And this one needs to be sharpened. I'm going to go over the whole thing. Nice tiny little circles. Oh, Rosie, what are you barking at? I think someone's doing laundry out in the hall and she's barking at them because she can't see them. Sorry about that loud bark. If you guys weren't awake, she just woke you up, I'm sure. She doesn't bark very often, thank heavens, because my headaches would not be happy. That's enough. No more. No. 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 So that's Hot Pink. Look at the difference between Process Red and Hot Pink. And then here's the Neon Pink. Very interesting. Okay, PC993. Okay, I think we may have made it through the pinks. Oh, I was going to sharpen that pink up. Come here. It's just right. Hi, Rylan. We are live on YouTube. Why don't you say hi?
Hello.
Rylan has come in to show Rose that.
Hi.
Did the Boy Scouts leave?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you open that door and turn on the ceiling fan? It's getting really warm under these lights. Thank you, Rylan. All right, now, Rose, you can sit down. Go back to sleep. Good girl. Okay, now we're moving into the purples. No more. You're done. This is dark purple. PC931. Okay, where are the purples on this chart? Becky says, great job, Jennifer. Love your charts. I will have to watch the rest tomorrow. Good night, all. Good night, Becky. Tabasco 14 Googled whether pinks are cool colors or warm colors, and they are considered cool colors. Very good to know. PC931. I know it has to do with if you take the color wheel and you cut it in half, and one half of the wheel is warm and one half of the wheel is cool. I know it's something like that, but like I said, it doesn't really bother me. Oh, hi, Steve just walked in, and we're live on YouTube. Steve, why don't you say hi?
Oh, hello.
We are coloring Prismacolor swatches tonight, Steve.
Oh, cool.
Everyone's excited about my chart I built.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to find PC931 on here, and I can't find it.
Rosie, it's okay.
Oh, dark purple, I found it.
Can you make it? There you go.
She's got to get down and go make sure everybody's behaving out there. Oh, I don't know if I'm in frame coloring way over here. There, that's better. Okay, let's see. Since my favorite color is pink, I guess I am cool about time. Yep, you are very cool. Good night, William. Thanks for popping in. Robin says, when I use the neons, I use your 3-color idea. 3 neons instead of 3 light, medium, and dark of a color. Oh, very interesting. I don't think I've ever done a full coloring page that's all neons. I think that would be a fun challenge. And I just picked up a set of Winsor & Newton markers that are fluorescents and neons. And that would be really fun. And of course I have tons of highlighters now from that other tutorial I filmed. So I think I would have plenty of supplies to do a full coloring page. Oh dear, this one's really sloppy. But a really pretty deep color. There we go. Okay, dark purple, 931. Find it on this chart now. Right here. This is a color I haven't used very much. It's not in one of the trios in my case here. I need to use it more often. How did Scouts go, Steve? Oh, bless you.
That's good.
Good. Very good here. Okay. I'll have to use that color more. It's really pretty. Okay, we have PC995. We have 2 of them here, so obviously one of them belongs in that 24 set we're searching for. And this one needs to be sharpened after I make a swatch. And it's mulberry. PC995, way back here. Let's see. Donna says that she needs to go to work early tomorrow. Have to sign off. I really enjoy watching your tutorials. Have a great night, everyone. Good night, Donna. It's interesting how much easier these the shading is with the Prismacolors. It's going much faster than the Pentels I was using last night when I was practicing. I can't wait till this chart is full. It's going to be so happy. Okay. And then I'll have to make a swatch chart for my set of 24. So I can show you guys, if you buy the set of 24, what to expect to get. The 24 sets are becoming much more reasonably priced, especially if you wait for a coupon or a sale on Amazon. I've run into some pretty good deals once in a while on Amazon on the 24 sets with Prismacolor premieres. It's fun that the higher end sets are starting to become a little bit more cost effective, although those polychromos are still so expensive, and I would love to get a bigger set. All I have are the 12 set, and I'd like to get a bigger set to try more of their colors out. But they are so expensive. There's the mulberry, so pretty. Okay. Heather says, I'm just arriving to live stream and was curious. Hi Heather, it's so nice to have you come in. We're making color swatches. This chart will be available on my website soon. I made it up so everyone can swatch out their pretty Prismacolors. Tabasco says she has an Amazon addiction. So do I. I have like a shopping cart full of wish lists and everything. Oh yeah, and Heather's asking, where did I get the chart? Yeah, there are several charts available, including one that Prismacolor makes, but I don't like it, so I made my own. And I'm going to make it available to everybody. I wanted a chart that had bigger spaces. So, because I like to do a gradient like this, some shading, when I do a swatch of all my media, so I can kind of see what my tools can do. And so I like having a bigger space to work in. Maybe I need to get my husband on making it available sooner than later. Might be a nice thing to have available to go along with this video. But I need to fill it out at least once first to make sure there aren't any more mistakes. I've already found one mistake, so I don't want to hand over a chart that has mistakes in it, that's for sure. This lavender is so pretty, and it would go so good with that dark purple. And I never even noticed that before. So lavender. I have it in a different trio here, but I think I need to make a better trio out of it. PC1026. That's another thing. I've got some charts made up for us to build trios, the light, medium, and dark sets. out of not just Prismacolors, but any set, whatever set of color pencils you have. And then you can build favorite sets of 3 and have a chart set up so that you can easily reference those sets. And then when you sit down to color, it'll be really quick to refer to those and find your colors faster. Make your coloring more blissful. So those charts are built, they just need to have a little more pizzazz put on them. So I'm hoping to make all these charts kind of available at the same time. And then I was thinking their sets of 3, their favorite sets together. I was like, why are we not doing that with our color pencils? Why aren't we sharing our favorite sets? So I'm going to start it. Lavender, but side by side they just look like totally different creatures. Let's see, Sabaiha, is that how you say your name? Says hi. Hello. Letty says hi. And Lead Penny says, I think if possible to make polychromos for 120 instead of just 24. I guess I don't understand that comment. Instead of just 24. I think I'm going to end up just buying some of the polychromos open stock. All I have is 12 of them. PC 934. Right here. It would be really fun to ask the Prismacolor folks if they're planning on coming out with new colors. Maybe I'll call them tomorrow and ask them. They actually have a phone number. So many art supply places. I tried calling Winsor and Newton today because I had a question about their markers, and they don't have a phone number you can call, but Prismacolor has a phone number you can call. And you can actually talk to a real live person. It's amazing. So maybe I'll call Prismacolor and ask them about if they have new colors coming someday. It would be really fun. Like a booster set or something. Wouldn't that be fun? A girl can wish. Okay, that's 934. And then we have in this other trio, I have Dahlia Purple, PC 1009. Where are you, Dahlia? Right here. Build that color up. Robin says good night, good night. Okay. You guys, are any of you planning on coming to the Facebook live event tomorrow? I know Nancy will be there because she'll be here in this room with me. It's going to be fun. Oh, went out of the lines again. Oh well. This is a pretty color. It would go really good as the mid-tone to this gray if we did these three together. That would be really pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. I need to write that trio down, because that would be really pretty, pretty. So 1026, and then 1009, and then 931. That would be a pretty, pretty trio. Pretty, pretty. Okay, then Dahlia Purple. Over here. PC 1009. Let's see, I just bought my first set of Prismacolors tonight. 24 for $10. Yeah, I know, the 24s are starting to get very reasonably priced. That's awesome. The set of 36 was like $40. Huge difference. I think I'm going back to buy another set for that $10. The library coloring on the 20th. Cool, Stephanie. I know the sets of 24 are starting to get really reasonably priced. That's this set here that I'm trying to find all the duplicates for here. I'm trying to pull them out of this big set I have in this case so I can use them tomorrow during the Facebook live event. And I've been wanting them pulled out for a while now so that I can compare them to some of the other sets of 24 that I've been bringing in from other companies. So I'm hunting them down while I'm doing this color swatching here. There, that's that pretty Dahlia. Yeah, Dahlia Purple. Very nice. Okay, so put this back in here. Now, what colors do we have here? Are any of these in my set of 24? Doesn't look like it. This one really needs sharpening before we do this one. Stephanie says she'll be there tomorrow on Facebook. Good. And Tabasco's asking about the Facebook event. Okay, so I have a Facebook page. It's called Coloring Pages Bliss. And at 12:30 Mountain Daylight Time, I will be live on there. And it's sort of a follow-up to my Color Like a Pro video that I released. Well, technically it was early this morning. Usually it's on Mondays, but it was kind of a crazy Monday, so. And it was on shading. So we'll be discussing shading, and I'll be announcing a coloring, talking about how more tips on shading, that kind of thing. It's really fun. Okay, Black Raspberry, PC 1095. Right here. Let's see what this color looks like. This is going to make me want to eat some raspberries. Although I don't like the seeds on raspberries. Just scooch it more in the middle here. It's kind of a brownish color. I don't know if I would call this a purple. Just see what it looks like in the bigger swatches. Sometimes I feel like I wish I had more brown, so I have to remember that this one would be a good one to pull from. In fact, a lot of artists use purples to make shadows, so maybe this would be a good one to grab next time for a shadow. Since it has a little purple in it, let's make the bigger one so we can see it better. There we go, that's easier to see. Big Deb wants to know where they can get a blank chart too. This chart I will be making available on my website as soon as I go through it here and make sure I haven't made any more mistakes. I already found one mistake, so I'll correct that mistake, and I may put some polish on this chart just so it looks a little more snazzy. And then I'll make it available on my website, coloringpagesbliss.com. So if you want to just subscribe here or also follow me on my Facebook page, that's where I'll announce when I release it onto my website. And I'll make both charts here, both sizes, available to you guys. And then you can either do both like I'm doing, or you can just pick whichever size works best for you and do that. Yeah, I would call this more of a brown for sure. Especially right next to the purple. It looks very brown. Okay, but they call it black raspberry. Okay, put that back. This next one is black cherry now, 1078. And Lead Penny says good night. Good night. Tabasco's in Idaho. I love Idaho. Was it 2 or 3 summers ago? 3 summers ago, I would guess. Anyway, so pretty there. I would consider moving to Idaho just because it's cooler there. I'm getting very tired of the heat. Tracy says, just wondering if this is live or did I miss it? Thanks, and hi. Tracy, we are live right now. So if you have any questions, you can ask me a question. I'll also be live tomorrow on Facebook around 12:30. 12:30 Mountain Daylight Time. And Tabasco lives by the Snake River. What river was it that we drove by, Steve? And we stopped by and we saw that waterfall.
Oh, that was the Twin Falls.
Twin Falls. That's where we drove by. So pretty. I would love to travel more of Idaho. Someday. Well, black cherry definitely has more of a purple hint to it than black raspberry. It definitely belongs in the purple family, but that black raspberry, that I still think it belongs in the brown family. Okay, we've got black grape now, which is raisin noir in the other language. PC996. PC996. Oh, did I color the other chart with the black cherry? I don't think I did. I almost forgot my small chart, my cute little one-page chart here. There we go. Getting good at these gradients here. Let's see, what time is it? 9:14. I will probably color for another 15 minutes here or so live, and then I will probably take a break. Oh, Rose is barking at something. She's gonna wake up my boys. Yeah, I'm really liking this new chart. This is really fun. Let's see. Tabasco says, I used to live in Twin and now am in Jerome, next town on 5 acres. Old city girl who now has 34 chickens. Oh, chickens are so fun. I just saw the notification, Jessica says, on my phone. I hope I didn't miss too much. No, I'm not sure how long we've been on here. I forgot to look at the clock. Maybe an hour or so. I don't know. Heather asks, are you familiar with the Derwent Inktense pencils? A little familiar. I've been meaning to pick up a set of them. I'm actually going to contact the people at Derwent soon here and see if they will send me a set. I'm hoping they'll be generous enough to send me a set. If not, I'll probably pick up at least a 12 set so I can do some testing for you guys and let you know what I think of those. I want to expand my Prismacolor and Faber-Castell. I want to get more Faber-Castell too. And Heather finishes off by saying, but I'm unsure if I should try watercolor or the Inktense. Like I said, I don't have any really strong opinions for you yet on the Derwent, but that is on my list of brands to research for you guys, so I will do that for you. I have been testing the polychromos. I have a 12 set and I've been coloring with those for a couple months so that I can have a strong opinion for you, especially compared to the Prismacolors. So I'll be doing a video on that soon to let you guys know about that. Jessica just ordered some Inktense, she says. So she says she's done a lot of research. If you want something brighter, those are definitely the only thing like it. I've heard some really good thing about them, so I am really excited to try them. And Stephanie said she heard the barking. Oh, and it made her dog bark. That's awesome. Yeah, I just went down to my art store and was looking at the Derwent lines, and they have lots of things to pick from, so I haven't done a ton of research. I mean, I have researched, but not enough to start purchasing their products yet. And like I said, I'm going to reach out to their company and hopefully see if they do, if they would send me a sample or not. I don't know if their company does that. Some of the bigger companies won't send out samples. Probably because they have everybody and their dog asking for samples. But I will try that first and see what they'll say for that. Well, usually once they know that I'm a serious YouTuber and I have a lot of videos out and that I do really thorough reviews, they usually look at me more seriously than other just part-time bloggers. So I've got I ran into a new company there in New York, and they have a really neat line of color pencils, and I talked to them today and they are sending me some samples, and they've agreed to do extra samples for you guys for a giveaway. So I'm really excited about that. They will be sending me stuff at the end of the week, so that'll be fun. Okay, so this is Black Grape that we're coloring in right now. Oh, that belongs right here. And it definitely has a pretty purple, kind of with some dark grays into the purple. It's really pretty. It would make a good shadowy color too. when you don't want to just do gray. Very pretty. I'm just loving this chart. This is really fun to have the space and the numbers. This is, like I said, I've already found one trio of colors I want to try that I didn't see before doing this. So it's already working. I love making color swatches. I did that one video a while back on how I like to do color swatches when I'm in pain because it's such a relaxing thing to do. You don't have to think about a coloring page and planning things out. You just relax and make swatches. It's very relaxing. Okay, so that's black grape. Very pretty. Okay. Now, this is Parma Violet. I wonder what that means. Parma Violet. PC 1008. Parma. Right here. Parma Violet. Anybody know what that means? Parma Violet? Very pretty color. Ooh. Why don't I have this in a trio? Is this a... Aha! I wondered. This is part of the 24 set. Okay. And I do have it in a trio right here. Okay. That makes sense because this is a really pretty violet. I am a purple girl after all. Let's see, Tabasco says, Tracy, when I get stressed, I go out and sit by them. They are so calming and funny. Parma Violet. I wonder if it's referring to some other kind of art term. Parma. When I did some swatches of my watercolor paints, and those names are just really strange because they refer to a lot of terminology in the paint world that is very foreign to me. So I have a lot to learn in the paint world. Names in the paint world, I kind of recognize them ever so often. So I'm going to sharpen it up so it's ready for tomorrow. Kind of having holes coming in and out. Hopefully it'll stay in as much as possible. Okay, this is very different from the Parma Violet. Parma Violet, this Imperial, build up my gradient here. Oh, someone looked up Parma Violet for me. Marianne. Wow. I wonder if they're that color right there. I would assume they are. Well, they should have named it after something American. This is an American company after all. That's funny. Thanks for looking that up. Okay, that's Imperial Violet. Very different from the Parma Violet. Let me show you. So right here is the Parma Violet and the Imperial Violet. I can catch that one. Violet's right here. This is the Imperial Violet. Well, as you can see, this is going to take me a while to get this chart filled in. And especially where there's 150 plus the 24 I have to find. And it looks like to you guys as I finish, you guys can join me on there every Wednesday at 12:30. So you can come and find me. And I have some fun on those fun Halloween coloring pages that I will be releasing very soon. So I hope you guys have a colorful and fun evening, and maybe you can make some swatches tonight, some color swatches, and just relax and enjoy how pretty your coloring tools are. And let me know how it goes, and I will get this chart out to you guys soon. Well, good night.